Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, did a bunch of crafting off screen and selling of stuff. Freaking what's-his-face, Tarquin had like over 3,000 gold, so I made it over about, I made nearly about that much selling junk. I combined a bunch of runes together. I replaced the Thunder rune that I had and put in a large Masterwork rune, so it just increases raw physical damage. Beyond that, so I crafted a bunch of stuff. Is there anything else we want to mess around with? No. Some things to note, some of the gold items we had, like the gold plates and stuff, can actually be used for crafting as well. Some things require just metals, either any metal or golds, which, from what I can tell, it's usually just through crafting of weapons, armor, and scrolls and things like that. But I didn't really worry too much about most of that. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and craft more things. There's one. Damn it! We can make some scrolls of. You know what? Let's make rain scrolls. I've been kind of holding off because I was wanting to hold on to the water essence, but you know what? We'll craft some rain scrolls. Heart of Steel. Is that 60? 1 second. Okay, you can actually use the arrowheads. They count as metal. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use those to craft some Heart of Steel scrolls. That uses life essence. And what that does is it can restore physical armor for 4 turns. And then here you can use the eyeballs and shadow essence to make Decaying Touch. Probably not really that useful, but I don't really have much else to craft with it, so might as well. And let's see, it does 21 per round. If I equip it to her, it's 27 per round, so it is better on her. And you can have that. Okay. Good stuff. Alright. Beyond that, I was tempted to buy some new weapons, like some level 8 weapons, but I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that for now, and we're just going to continue on. Alright, I think we're good to go. We could go talk to... Gareth. Might as well. Didn't say anything, did he? Voidslayer, Wormkiller, Godwoken, you have many names. Let's add Ship Captain to the list once we get things moving, shall we? And do you have anything of note?
Voidslayer, Wormkiller, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add Ship's Captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
That's some interesting lag. Ask about Malady. You thought she was a seeker too.
She's not exactly a seeker. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Malady's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Alright, we'll go ahead and just leave it at that. You can actually get Gareth a little angry at you if you talk about certain things. But we're just gonna leave it be.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
Uh-huh.
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain Losa. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
Ask Lose what she makes of the Seekers.
Depends which one. Most of them seem a little too earnest for my taste. But Malady, she's my kind of girl.
Yeah, she knows how it is.
In any case, it looks like they're probably going to help me find out whatever's leeching off my magnificent brain. So I'm not too pressed about being in the same boat. Huh? The same boat?
See if she has a minute to talk.
Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Okay. There's nothing else for now. Alright, everything else has been looted, except for one body.
Blessings to our fallen.
Oh wow, that thing actually fired. Oops. Oh, there's no one over there.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
You got anything? Frost grenade, that's not too bad. The dag. It's a wand. Whatever. At the grave, look on the elf's face and say that you heard a seeker died while searching the ship.
That's right, Godwoken. Another seeker is dead, so you might live long enough to face your destiny. I hope Malady is right about you.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
We can ask more questions, but to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. We already know what to do, so
Blessings to our
nothing
fallen.
on him.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
You see a mark on the side of the figurehead. It's a living scar used to enslave elves.
At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Sing the song from the tome you found below decks.
The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably
Little bit
the
of-
sound of a living being.
Little joint errors there. The deck beneath the... Yeah, he just read that.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas. You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress?
So if you take command, you will get the villain tag. I don't think I ever talked about the hero tag, did I? Might have. Back with Migo and stuff, if you actually do that quest properly, you get the hero tag. Which allows you to get like dialogue that's like a little bit more heroic and good aligned, I guess you can say. But we're not slavers, so answer that you are no slaver, you wish for the ship to be free and hope that it will help you in return.
You are kind, but I can never be free again. Not truly. I am a vessel and must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
Say that you want to know more about the ship.
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
Remark that you sense great pain, the loss of a rich elven life and afterlife torn apart and scattered throughout the beams and mast of a warship.
The bow of the ship creaks downwards on the swell of the ocean. In the breeze above you, the faintest hint of what might have been a melancholy sigh.
Once, I was an elf. I passed away and was reborn as an ancestor tree. In a beautiful forest surrounded by kin of both flesh and root. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
Note that you heard that livelihood came only from ancestor trees of the elven homeland, but those forests were sacrificed in the wars of the previous generation.
Sacrifice must be made willingly. Our home was stolen from us. Magisters destroyed our way of life to end the war they started. Then they uprooted me, and they tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
Yeah, so, elves have a reason to hate us. Announce that you've heard enough for now. It's time to prepare for sail.
Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companions and set a course.
The ship's awake. Good.
Alright, so this is kind of going to be your last opportunity to pick your party. I believe at that point it'll be kind of locked in. I think you can still swap technically, but it's kind of weird. We're not going to be swapping. We're going to be sticking with low save for the rest of the game. At least I intend to. And yeah, at this point it's going to give us the it'll say, hey, this is your last opportunity. If you know, do the thing, it will you can't go back.
Is she ready to sail?
Tell Malady the ship is active and ready to sail.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
To driftwood, then.
Dangerous waters lie ahead. Be sure you've chosen keen travel companions, for this may be your last chance to change your party. Not your ascent. It is time.
It most certainly is. Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the Godwoken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons, but you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
I like us talking to Lose. I want to check something with the options. Did it not do... I had subtitles on. Show subtitles, accept. Zoom. There you go. Sorry, the cutscene pretty much is pretty straightforward. It was like, alright, yeah, you took the boats, but they kind of noticed you took the boat, and now they want the boat back. Alright, continue.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You, act!
Yes, mistress.
Oh, for the love of the void.
So there goes a bunch of NPCs that were named. This game is not afraid to kill people.
Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time. Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken? Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress. Here's a rather explosive little trick I've developed. Let's see how it suits you.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the thing here real quick. Lady of War. We've chosen the restore free will to the ship. In gratitude, it will take us where we need to go. Oh yeah, standing before the figurehead, we recited the context of the book of Dallas's cabin. The ship spoke to us. It possesses the consciousness of a dead elf whose ancestor tree was chopped down by the magisters. Let's see. We discovered a living scar engraved upon the figurehead at the bow of the Lady Vengeance. The ship was built using elven ancestor trees. Dallas could have used the living scar to control it, and perhaps we can too. By the way, if you touch the mast, it will pretty much, it'll give you a warning like, hey, it's getting really hot and it seems to be very angry with you. And if you hold on to it, it'll essentially burst into flames. You won't die, but you'll take damage. Anyway, Dallas has caught up with us and is boarding the Lady Vengeance with a powerful force of magisters. We could try to get Dallas, but if we concentrate on buying Malady some time, she can cast a spell that might save us. I was attacked by Dallas and her forces at the high seas. Venderman fought at her side. From the power that he displayed, it was clear that he was no ordinary sorcerer. So yeah, Venderman was supposed to be the tutor for Bishop Alexander. Also, it did note that we killed the bishop back in Fort Joy, from what Dallas said. Anyway, so this fight can be difficult for some people. I haven't had too much trouble with it. Obviously, it's a defense mission. You want to keep Malady alive. She's level 12, but she can be worn down pretty quickly if she gets ganged up on. Taking on Dallas is not really an option. It's going to take way too long to get through that much armor and hit points. Also, you would have to like teleport up there or something, which is not something we really should be doing right now. Anyway, so there's a bunch of them. We got all of our allies are dead except for Gareth, who will help us out a bit. Yeah, we got Silent Watchers, Weaponized Monks, Geist, and Silent Monks. There's also a few Archer type characters. And right now, there's Fairy Malediction on Lose, which will pretty much just detonate and do some fire damage. I usually don't notice it. It sounds devastating, like, I mean, even your character will respond to it, but I never really notice the damage usually. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, same plan as before. Just try to CC as much as possible and hope we can pull this off. Alright, so first things first, we want to get as many of these guys gathered together as possible. I mean, there's a few options we have here. Try to get that Geist. Yeah, get that Geist up to about here. Do a little extra damage. I'm gonna go ahead and do tactical retreat just so I can move a little bit further. And I unfortunately do not have enough points to do what I want to do. So I'm gonna have to make a choice. Yeah, that didn't work out. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll encourage. So yeah, this is not a good start, but that's okay. We're gonna move up there. Armor of Frost. Okay.
That burning. It's like a bomb in my belly, ready to burst.
Alright, so we'll get haste up on Rumia. And then we're going from here. Alright, so we can CC most of these things. There's the weaponized monk, the silent watcher, so I can CC both of them at least. Kind of go from there. There is water already here. Alright, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and put rain here. I kind of want to make sure I get some water near where I'm at the very least. Okay, we need to move a little bit closer. There you go. Alright. So with this, we can start doing some CC. So we're going to go ahead and start things off with a... Water Blast. Okay, that froze two of them. I should have teleported one of them first, but that's okay. Kind of seeing what my options are. Not gonna be able to knock down anyone. Well, I can knock down one person. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'll use a knockdown arrow. You can use it on him and knock him down. 86% chance to hit. 86% chance. Well, Monk's going next, so I'm gonna go ahead and CC him. There we go. Okay, he moved a little bit. Going after him for some reason. Oh wow, that happened. He's slowed, wet, on fire, now warm, now burning. And I just got backstab criticaled for a lot of damage. God, that's not good.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
Alright. So that was pretty ugly. Did not like that. These guys are still in my face right now. And I don't really have any options to... Alright. What we'll do... Blow. Alright. I'm gonna smack you once. Okay, now you're shocked, burning. I'm gonna hit you once. Good hit. Then I'm gonna do battering ram. First aid. Holy cow, that was a lot of damage. I actually have never had that happen before.
I need more time.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Thanks. So now we got a buff that gives us a whole bunch of defenses. Glad that missed. Okay, so the fire spell hit. You are cursed. That's really, really bad. I've never actually had him attack somebody before. Well, he usually casts like Fairy Malediction. That's it. So that was brutal. Another shot like that's gonna kind of wreck me. I'm definitely concerned about these guys. We need to do something about them. Oh, great, Christine. Great. Alright. Let's do what we can. We will... Problem is they're burning, so I can't exactly do much to them. I can shock them. What else do I have in my inventory? I mean, I can brutalize them with a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna give me enough water. Alright. Usually I don't have this much trouble. I usually don't get hit with like 300 points of freaking magic damage. Alright. What can we do? I can still do hail strikes and all that good stuff. Problem is they're also spread apart, so that doesn't have, that makes it even more difficult. I can cripple them. That's what I can do. Now keep them. It's resisted by physical armor. Shit, that won't work. I cannot move or teleport, and they receive. Okay, I can use Worm Trimmer to keep them in place. Okay, they're entangled, so that should keep them off our back for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put up freaking Armor of Frost on Rumia. Then I'm gonna go ahead and Knockdown arrow him again. opportunity attacks. He's going around to attack, what's her face? Death Wish. Now he's gonna take a bunch of damage and
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
this guy has Death Wish active, which is a necromancer spell. Pretty much they get extra bonus on damage based off how much missing life they have, and they take damage each round. So he's pretty devastating right now, but Entangle is still active. So I think it's gonna wear off on their turn. So yeah, that's gonna be good times. Okay, we need to deal with you guys. I have to pick. Are you serious? Alright, we'll do this then. My chance to hit with this is a little bit low, but we'll see what happens. Okay, both got the execute, good. Only have 68% chance to hit because of the stupid curse. And of course I missed, because I pointed it out. And I missed twice, good.
Here's a rather explosive little trick I've
Good, that's what I want. That spell
see how it
is
suits
far
you.
less deadly.
Don't stop. It's working.
Ow. Ow. Alright, that hurts a whole lot, by the way. I'm not concerned about... Oh, I can't. Freaking Silent Watcher bullshit. Alright. Fine. This is why we saved up all these arrows, by the way. Knockdown arrow. Knockdown arrow. Heal yourself. Okay, I don't know why you're targeting him. Also, I don't know why you took a scenic route around, but that's fine. Okay, then take. Okay, good. Then Tangle was still active.
She must be stopped! It's like lava flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
Okay. Alright, I want you dead. How much damage can I do? Okay. Crit. Okay, good, good, good. That... Okay, thank you. Thank you for slowing me.
Almost there. A little longer.
Alright, well, I'm in a lot of pain. These people are rooted, or no longer rooted. Oh, come on! Now's not the time to be missing. Thank you. That was not good. Like, out of all the things that happened, I did not need to miss right then and there. might have to use the charm arrow. Who goes first? You do. Alright, we're charm arrowing. Oh! You block line of sight. Good for you. Alright then. We're just gonna put some distance between us and hope that be enough. Use the steam cloud for cover. Kill him, please. Thank you.
Get over here and stop these idiots before we all die.
Oh great, now I'm diseased. Okay, that's fine. Target Gareth.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
Oh good, we exploded. I was thinking, you know what we need right now? We need to explode right now. You. Still alive? No, you're... Alright, putting you all down here then.
Here, a gift. May you die in a great, beautiful blaze.
Damn, I'm good.
That's the battle. God, that was rougher than I was planning.
With the help of the half-demon Malady, the Godwoken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
Look around and realize you've been here before.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
Alright. Melody has completed her spell and saved us by transporting the entire ship to the Hall of Echoes. I found myself in the Hall of Echoes. It seems different somehow. At sea, we were attacked by Dallas along with her Magister forces, a mysterious acolyte named Vredeman. Facing annihilation, Malady instead transported both of us and the Lady Vengeance into the Hall of Echoes itself. Yeah, like I said,
A tree? What's hanging from it?
the I usually it's not that brutal for me, but they focused down on my caster a lot, and I missed a lot of attacks. But that's generally why I have all those arrows. Those knockdown arrows helped out a lot. I almost used a charm arrow, but it should be okay now.
Must be a way across.
And you know, we did level up as well, which, you know what, I'll do the level up now. That's fine. You got Warfare 4. Do I need higher? Not really. We're just gonna keep increasing our two-handed then. So we're at 8793. There we go. And then wits plus strength. So yeah, over here, if you don't happen to have like fancy things like tactical retreat, you can use that summon familiar if you manage to get it and do a swap with it to get over here. And that has a high quality tormented soul, which is a crafting item.
Ralik, the gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
I found the gods cursed and hanging from a spirit tree. Perhaps if I were to bless them, it would ease their suffering. From what I can tell, if you bless anyone besides your given god, it's all they do is thank you. I actually need to swap out Crippling Blow. Actually, I'm very glad I picked up First Aid, because that helped a bit.
Thank you, my child. Thank you.
The source does regen.
The cursed tendrils slacken. Zorstissa inhales deeply, air wheezing in her throat.
My one. My one.
Yeah, needless to say, the others just don't have much to say. So we'll go ahead and just save Rallick.
As the cursed branches slither away from Rallick, he raises his head. Green eyes glint with sudden fire from behind his helmet.
Are we the first? The others, do they hang still upon the tree?
He strains at the ethereal ropes that bind him, resisting their grip.
You must make haste. I am bound, but not defeated. Not yet.
Ask what happened. How did the Seven come to such a fate?
This is not the work of fate. It is the work of the Void.
The Void.
It will come for our people. It will destroy us all. You are my chosen. Now you must become the champion of our kind. The champion of humanity. I have survived our enemies. You must do more than that.
Ask him to tell you more about this enemy.
You cannot comprehend what it is, but you know full well what it wants. The Void will not stop until it has devoured us all. It thinks it has defeated me, defeated all the gods. But it underestimates human might. Your might.
Rumia might.
His eyes flash bright green. He struggles against his binds, to no avail.
You will show it. You will show them all. You have already unleashed some of the powers locked within you. But there is a great well of possibilities still untapped. You cannot stop until you ascend to the highest heights of your power. You cannot stop until you become divine.
Alright. Well. Ask him who or what can teach you what you need to learn.
He opens his mouth to respond, but stops and tilts his head, listening for something you cannot detect.
I hear the Void. I hear it calling. I hear it laughing. It's coming. It's here. If it finds you here, if it finds you.
Rallick's face twists in fear. He opens his mouth as if to scream, but no sound comes out. White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning cold pumps through you like a curse, and then...
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
If the Void truly is causing all this, then it seems to be growing more powerful. We have to get out of here and find answers.
Gods, schmods. They aren't interested in me, and I'm not interested in them. It seems whatever's inside me is more powerful than any of them anyway. Or at least more cunning.
Indeed. Alright, so Lose, you gotta get your level up. Alright, so we have 2, 2, 3, 2. Alright, let's get more... Kinda want more Actually, yeah, Geomancer's fine. Boink. Then, I think memory-wise you're okay. Yeah, you got spare slots. I think that's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get just a bunch of int now. Get that damage output up. And then for you, let's unequip Bless and put back Crippling Blow.
This place is strange. I cannot bear you away from here. You must find other means so that we can leave.
Ask by what you mean, what means you'll be able to get out of here.
The one who brought us here. The demon that wears the face of my kin. Only she can set the course back to the land of the living. She is here still. I can feel her.
Leave. Alright. In that case, let's, get moving. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and, take a look at our notes. Alright, within I encounter the gods once more. They are losing their fight against the void and need the help of a new divine, a successor to Lucian. As a god woken, I have the potential to rise to the occasion and become the next divine. If a new divine does not rise, then the gods will fall and the entire world will be consumed by the void. No pressure. More information. The Lady Vengeance seems to be empty. I should look for signs of the others. Alright. Go down here. So yeah, you can see the corpses, the spirits of the party members you didn't take with you. We're not going to worry about talking with them.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Say you're ready.
Brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
I believe that's all of chapter 3. It's a short chapter. Lava is lethal. It's taking a bit to actually load up. Hope this is not going to be a problem. There we go. Well, at this point, we're actually getting to the point where I kind of been restarting over and over again. I've done bits and pieces of driftwood, or at least the area around it, and we'll be trying a few different things for this particular run. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to pretty much be hostile to all magisters, and there are a lot of magisters in a particular location, which may make some interesting situations as far as quests are concerned. But that's what's kind of neat about Divinity. It's generally pretty open as far as your options are concerned. This is also the place where I found out about the freaking, or at least when I actually noticed the whole,
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes.
So yeah, as I was saying, it was, this is the point where I actually found out about the high-level weapons reducing your accuracy. So that's why I have the mod active, because we're going to be picking up some stuff we probably shouldn't be picking up yet.
As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Ah, better.
Yep, it's source.
Let's not do that again anytime soon, hmm?
That's an easy deal.
Very good. I'll feel far less put upon if you tell me you learned something useful on our little field trip.
Tell her you're not sure. You met one of the gods again and they seemed desperate.
Desperate how?
Describe to her everything you saw and heard in the Hall of Echoes.
I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
So you understood you're meant to grow your powers, but you're not entirely sure where to start.
Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help.
Yay, Mama Malady.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh-so-fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
Ask where you can find this Meister.
She's got one of those things in Driftwood. You know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it? Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
Ask where she's off to.
Shopping.
That's all she tells you. Take your leave.
Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Okie dokie.
Hey, before we dash off into the wild world yonder, I should mention, Malady and I had a talk on the way here.
Notice the look of concern on her face. Ask if she's alright.
All right. Oh, sure. It's just Malady mentioned the thing in my head's probably a demon, and that there's someone close to where we're headed who might be able to help me with it.
Alright, exclaim that. That's great news. This is the closest she's been to having answers.
I know, it's great, exciting, terrifying. A heady mixture of all three that makes my stomach feel like it's in a vice. I have to say, having you here makes it all seem possible. We'll be all right, Chief?
Squeeze her hand, of course you will.
She smiles, her dark eyes glittering.
Well, we better get a move on. I've got a demonologist to find.
Alright, let's go pick up her vomit. Yoink. Alright. Got more information? Mastering the source. I arrived at Reaper's Coast, where I was to discover how to master my powers and unlock my full potential as a godwoken. This would prove to be no mean feat. The Void's presence was growing throughout the land, and the Divine Order was divided by apparent death, by the apparent death of Bishop Alexander and the succession of Dallas. Danger awaits me on all sides, but I had to press ahead. Somewhere out there lay the means to gain true mastery over source magic. Oh, if you ask about Malady, about what happened to the others, pretty much everyone's dead, and Alexander is missing. Powerful awakening. Malady has told us to find Siva, the Meister of the Seekers. She should be in the village of Driftwood. Once we make contact, she can help us regarding how to proceed on our quest. Malady also told us that she will try to help us should our efforts be a complete disaster, but she hopes that will not happen. And then we have the quest for the tribe of Sahila from before. Epic music. So I can go talk to Gareth if I really want to. I guess I can go talk to Gareth.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there can be no wrong.
I honestly don't care about your plans. Alright, let's see if he's got anything of use. Nope. Alright, good to go. Alright, here's Han.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin. And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
Tell him you can certainly use a thing or two. Just look for antlers.
Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
So if you come back here periodically, he'll, depending on how difficult the item is, he might be around with the item. Unfortunately, he only gathers one item at a time. If you would actually gather, like, if it was like more of like a build-up thing, like he would, you know, the more time you spend away, he'll gather more antlers or something like that. It would be more useful. Other than that, it's just really kind of tedious in my opinion. The spirits are still down below deck if I really want to see them, but I'm not going to. And then we got, what's his face here?
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
Alright, let's see if he's got anything. Well, he's got stuff, not anything I really want to buy right now. Okay. Wonder what he's heard about you.
That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable if it's true.
Ask if this alters his opinion of you somehow.
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating eyes.
Most people are too sentimental to admit that friendship is a transaction. I am not. I'm sure we can both be of use to each other.
Concur, for now.
Marvelous. Great things abound in our future, I'm sure.
Alright, let's take our leave. Let's see. Well actually, you know what, why not? Remark that many aboard the ship died during their recent ordeals. How is it that he survived?
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
Alright. So there you go, a little extra information. Sometimes these guys come and go from the boat, in which case they're going to be on land somewhere. So don't really expect to come back here too often, because it's not going to really be, it's kind of questionable if it's going to be of any worth to actually come back here. So, to the beach. And here we are. Yeah, you see there's, yeah, Tarquin's already moving, doing stuff. He's no longer on the boat. Alright. So, once again, we have a nice little big new location. And you can see there's Gareth. He's already gone off the ship as well. There's a bunch of dead fish, which apparently has a legendary one-handed mace. Yay for Lucky Charm. Most of these fish are poisoned, so, or void poison, which I guess is supposedly worse. So yeah. Yeah. Lucky Charm's really gonna do its thing here. Level 9 weapon, does cleave damage, which means it's AoE damage. Has lifesteal, shock, and all that good stuff. Kinda irrelevant since I don't use one-handed weapons, but you can see now we can get legendaries, which is the next tier above epic.
The angelic figure stands upon a mosaic that depicts a dragon, or a leviathan.
Turn away. Alright. So yeah, much like before, there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to loot. And we're going to be looting it all, including the Stardust Herb that's over here. As for where we're supposed to go, I know you can't see my cursor, so I'm just going to kind of zoom out a little bit. So there's the ship, the Lady Vengeance. There's the Meister's home. This area here is essentially a town, and it is Magister controlled. And that's going to be where the party's going to start. Because I'm not going to show any mercy to the Magisters. So yeah, most of these fish are poisoned, but some of them are not, so I'll pick up the non-poisoned ones if possible. Fishing rod. Empty bottle, junk. Alright. I definitely don't need to point out why I'm searching the poisoned fish piles, because, you know, literally the first one we looted had a legendary item in it. That's a void tainted place. So yeah, there's void tainted stuff as well. There's also a river that's kind of separating everything. It can be a little hard to see all the stuff that's lootable, at least in this particular area. It's not the end of the world though. There's definitely plenty of things to search for.
Come on!
Yeah, there's a pulled up drawbridge. We'll deal with the kid later. We're just gonna loot stuff for now. So I'm kind of running out of time. There is some buried treasure, I just don't really remember where, unfortunately. There's a shark up there too. So that's Lady Vengeance stuff, that's fine. I never checked that little nook here, so I'm gonna go check it real quick. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright, just a little bit more, and then probably we will be calling this a video. Things will get very, very entertaining soon as I get gear that's way higher level than I'm supposed to be. There's a shark here, not much you can do about them. Also, searching through all this stuff can lead to getting the smelly stat, as you can see, chupfish. That's actually worth money. Not much you can do about the shark, unfortunately. Bunch of poison all over the place, unfortunately, but not a big deal. That. If you are smelly, by the way, be sure to wait for it to wear off before you talk to people, because people do not like you when you're smelly. Here we go. Looks like we got some epic armor. Level 9 chest armor. Definitely, it's a raw increase, has Geomancer. It can inflict burning if anyone attacks you in melee, it looks like, and provides finesse. So, pretty good. I haven't been using... Oh man, I went the entire time without Blinding Radiance on my hotbar. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and equip this since I never remembered to even use Blinding Radiance. There you go. And it also looks a little bit cooler, to say the least. You know, fashion souls and all that. Manage runes. Extract. Go. Anything else to grab? No, not at the moment. least not close by. So I'll go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Divinity Original Sin 2. See you guys later.